What's up, Gifted fam? I'm excited to announce.
No. Cannot let the ad play on the live. Okay. We got some music. Let me know if that's too loud. I think it's fine now. Y'all know that song, Finally by Fergie? I was hearing that in my head before I got on live. If you don't know what that song is, then look it up. It may be a message for you in that song, but it's a good song called Finally by Fergie. I kind of had a message, but I kind of didn't. I kind of just want to get down here and talk. Hello. My day is going pretty good. I just been really tired, but it's nothing new. I'm playing some 428 hertz. Very good for DNA repair. So it's kind of really good for your entire body. It's not really just for like one shock or anything like that. Good, just got done watching your video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Does that help? I believe so. Frequency music has been very helpful for me, just as far as like anxiety or just getting a good night's rest. Like sometimes I'll just play it in the house, just like throughout the day. I just want to say I think you are amazing, a divine goddess, and are truly beautiful inside and out. Sending you endless love and appreciation. Keep doing your great works. You make God proud. Thank you so much. You had me in tears with your premiere. Were you laughing or were you crying? Like, or were you crying laughing? Thank you, Megan. Calmness, yeah, just calmness. Like music really does have an effect on your body. So if rap music and like 808 beats can lower you and make you feel low or make you do things you wouldn't normally do, of course, healing frequency music can raise your vibration, right? So music has a big effect on your life. So it's definitely, and I'm not saying you can't listen to rap music, but try to do things in moderation. So try to put some healing music in there. Always. It wouldn't let me tag anything. Hold on, let me see something. I'm gonna just do it later. I'm not gonna fool with it right now. It does, especially the affirmations as well as the meditation music. It all depends on what you choose to yourself that will uplift yourself. That is true. And one thing I noticed also, like once you reach a certain point on your journey and you reach that awareness stage, you can consume things like rap music or even like junk food when you consume these things, because let's just be honest, not all of us are at a stage where we're just completely cutting certain things out. But once you become aware and you consume things like that, it does not have the same effect on your body. Like it just doesn't. And it's so crazy because you're aware of what it's doing to you, and there's so much power in awareness. So it's like it's affecting me, but not really, because I'm more so in control of it. Hey, like been a big lift through my storm. I'm happy for you. Keep going. Ride the wave. Ride the wave. I'm doing good. I hope you guys are doing even better. Hey, Lacey. She's good. She's watching TV right now. Hopefully she's on her way to sleep, but she's good. She's awesome. I'm glad y'all hopped on. I didn't know how many people was gonna get on here. I feel like a lot of us are kind of being called to rest, and I feel like a lot of us are being called to walk away from people and things right now. And just be aware, you guys, just because you have to walk away from people, like the chosen ones are not meant to be in isolation forever or just be away from people forever. When you're getting called to walk away from someone, sometimes it's just for a season. It doesn't mean that it's going to be forever, but you need to be in the energy of right now, the energy right now of just choosing yourself and doing what's best for you. A lot of you in my collective have really big hearts. Y'all are the lover girls and lover boys and the empaths and the healers and the light workers. We feel like it's our duty to put so much of our energy and to help so many other people. We put ourselves last. Don't put yourself last. Put yourself first, even if you feel guilty. There's no reason you should feel guilty for putting yourself first. You should never feel guilty for that. Put yourself first always. And when it's time to walk away, walk away. Don't fight it. Don't force it. Just do what's best for you. Because God, the universe, whatever, will reward you for choosing yourself and knowing your worth. You'll get rewarded for that. So just always remember that you will never go wrong choosing yourself. Don't look back. Keep going. Thank you, Lacey. Let them know. They don't like the live. Anyone who is draining your energy, they have to move. Some people won't grow. We have to go and not say bye even, right? It may just be a see you later. And it just depends on the person and like the situation and what happened, what's done. Some things are forgivable because at the end of the day, as chosen people, we are here to teach people and we're here to trigger people. And sometimes we're here to trigger people into change and into their awakening. And they're not going to be awakened in front of you because you're the sun, you're bright, and you're so much. And your energy is so good that it's like they just want to hold on to you. Don't let anybody do that to you. If you give so much of yourself away to other people, you're not going to leave anything for you. Leave some for you. Sometimes we can't help it. We are earth angels over here. I know, but in my experience, it will force you to help it because it's not going to serve you trying to serve everyone else. Serving yourself is serving the collective, believe it or not. That's why self-control is so important. When you learn and grow to control it and not allow yourself to be out of control, it's a blessing and a blessing in disguise. Exactly. My energy has been so low lately. I've just been resting. Same. I've been trying to rest as much as I possibly can. My boyfriend and I triggered each other today. It was amazing. I'm glad you see the positivity in that. It's definitely all about balance. Triggered as an awakening. That's good. Some need a reality check. Oh yeah, and a lot of you guys, you removing yourself from other people's lives is a reality check. Because they can't see it's crazy, but it is what it is. Like some people cannot see what God or what life is trying to show them with your energy because your energy is so potent. You're the sun. It's just it's addicting. And it's like it's like they're thinking to themselves, if this is wrong, I don't want to be right. Because I love the chosen one, I love their energy, and it's intoxicating, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. But it's okay to have standards, and it doesn't matter if it's family, friends, relationships, career, whatever it is, it's okay to have standards. It's okay to say, like, you're not served. Like, it's nothing against you. I don't hate you. You don't even have to change for me. But you are not giving me what I need. So, therefore, I need to remove myself. I don't like the energy you're giving me. I don't like the job. I don't like the way I'm being treated. I'm going to choose to remove myself, whether you like it or not, because I'm doing what's best for me. Like, I had to tell somebody today, I'm not an emotional support animal. Like, I understand my gift. I understand I'm able to speak life into people, but don't abuse it. Don't treat me like I'm so strong. Like, people have been telling me my entire life, you're so strong. And people think because I'm strong, they can just dump all their problems onto me and I'm just supposed to take it. Or just take from me. Because I can rebuild. Like, no. Mm-mm. You're nobody's inconvenience. You're nobody's emotional support animal. No, you're not. You deserve to be happy too. You have feelings too. You deserve to, like, save some of that stuff for yourself. Be your own emotional support. That's not fair. Hey, Manisa. Balance is key, especially when it comes to tranquility and serenity. That equals namaste. I love it. Hey, I just wanted to show some love on this live. Your messages always come at the right time. Spiritual warrior for real. Thank you. True, I have noticed that I have to not just look at how someone treats me, but look at how they treat the people around them, their enemies, their opponents. Yes, exactly. Exactly. As soon as I get on live, my voice, like, I just drank so much water, but as soon as I get on live, I feel like I can barely breathe. I used to give people money all the time, and I think in support we know our seasons in life. There's a time to reap and a time to sow. It's time we reap. I feel you on that, Lacey. I definitely feel that. And I feel like whatever you have given to people will come back to you tenfold. Because I can definitely relate to that. I feel like a lot of us are very giving people. And it's not because we expect anything in return. We know how it feels to not have anybody, or not have support, or not have, like, no one in our corner, or you wish somebody was there to give you something or lend you a helping hand. Like, a lot of us are very giving, but life will teach you very fast. Like, it's not about you giving to everyone. Like, you have to give to yourself first. Balance. It's balance. There's nothing wrong with being a giving person, but you have to save some for you, or you'll be depleted and drained. Then you can't even get to the point where you can help people, because some of you are very passionate about helping people. That's something that you want to do with your life. You want to be wealthy. You want to be wealthy, and you want to use your wealth to help other people. But if you allow, in the season that you're in, before you even get your wealth, for the people around you, the narcissist and the energy vampires, to drain you of your life force, how are you going to get to that point where you can give to the people who really deserve it? I agree. I'm tired of being told I'm strong. It's definitely not fair. I feel like they say that to ease the guilt of sapping your energy. I feel like that too. And I was literally, that's how I know we be aligned. I'm very aligned with y'all. I was literally thinking this, like, and maybe an hour ago. I hate when people tell me that I'm strong. I know I'm strong, and I affirm that to myself a lot. And I know a lot of the chosen ones are strong, but I don't like when people tell me I'm strong, because I've been getting told that by my entire life. And I first started getting told that by the person who raised me. And it's like, literally, go check on your strong friend. Go check on that friend who is always like the comedian friend. Go check on that friend who is always strong and always taking on everyone's problems. No one ever checks on that friend until it's too late. And it doesn't even have to be that they chose to check out and not be here anymore. It could just be that they don't want to be in your life anymore, because they were so strong and they It's like the straw that broke the camel's back. You can only take so much. You're not a freaking robot. Like, you're a human, you have feelings. And I definitely understand that resentment almost of being this strong person. It's like, when can I be weak? When can I fall apart? And if I do fall apart, who's gonna be there for me? And a lot of times we're so strong that people will we're so strong that people, when we do break down and we have those moments where we're feeling low, people don't even know how to, they won't comfort us. They don't know how to react to it because they've never seen it before. They've never seen you be weak because they don't even think it's possible for you to be weak. And I don't feel like that's fair, because it's like, dang, I can't fall apart because I have to be strong for you, and I got to be strong for everybody else. So I can't have a moment to just be human like y'all. I held this safe space for y'all all these years and didn't judge you and gave you a shoulder to cry on, but now I need a shoulder to cry on and I can't have one. I don't know if it's you who said it, but it's your selfish season. Your selfish season requires you to build for you. Absolutely. And I did say that. Or maybe you heard it from somebody else too, but I definitely am all about being selfish in a healthy way. 100%. I work with people who claim to be nice in public, but in private act the fool. Chase away so many people, it's disgusting. But I get called ghetto for not wanting to shut the F up and let their bullshit slide. You better use your voice. You better exercise that throat chakra. I always tell people, when you are using your voice and you're standing up for yourself, you got to think about how you feel when you're doing it. And if you, let's say you lose your temper and you got to go off, sometimes going off is warranted. Like, I told y'all, I'm not just a love and light person. I'm very much a badass, okay? So if you don't know, now you know. I'm not just love and light. That's not just my energy. I'm very balanced. And going off sometimes is very warranted. So if you gotta go off, but how do you feel after you go off? Do you feel good or do you feel bad? If you feel bad, then maybe self-reflect, do some shadow work, figure out why you feel bad. Figure out if you could have handled that situation better. There's a time and place for everything, for sure, though. I feel that when I need a shoulder to cry on, none of those people who I was there for were there for me. You know how many times, like in the past, I was always, and I don't have like friends like in real life anymore. If you an OG, you already know my story when it comes to like old friendships. But if you're new here, I wasn't, when I used to have like my friend group, I was the strong friend. And there were so many times where I wanted to break down and they either laughed at me because they thought it was funny. Like, oh my God, really? Oh my goodness. Like, they like to see me like that. They enjoyed it. They enjoyed seeing me down. That did something for them. And it was so weird. And I've also had times where I would have a moment and they would look at me like I was nuts, like I was crazy. And it's like, because y'all cry at the drop of a hat and want to call me and dump all your problems on me and vent to me for hours and hours, crying, breaking down. I gotta hold you up. That's normal, but when I do it, I get the side eye. Or when I do it, you like it. You like, oh yeah, I like that the chosen one is breaking down. I like that they're having a moment. I love this. This makes me feel good about myself. Y'all are weird, period. Or they didn't, they just don't take it seriously at all. And it's like, wow, that says a lot about you. That's true. Internal work does improve external relationships, and it improves the relationship with yourself. And sometimes internal work doesn't improve your external relationship. Sometimes it just makes you remove yourself. Because it takes two to tango, right? So if you are healing and growing, but the person you're trying to deal with is not, it's not going to go anywhere but in circles. Yes, if you're feeling called to walk away, just do it. Just do it and see what happens. Okay? It doesn't matter how hard it is. Just do it anyway. Choose yourself this time. That's what I should have titled the live. Choose yourself this time. They'll be all right. Just like you were. You are all right. They'll be all right. Pray for them. If this is somebody you truly love, like you genuinely love, even though they have their ways about them that you don't necessarily agree with, if you truly love them anyway, but you know they're not good for your mental health, walk away. Just do it and just pray for them. I wasn't allowed to go off. I had to be mellow. What's your opinion on the after effects, feelings of realizing they aren't there for you like you were for them? I mean, it's like a slap in the face, but to me, it's like when I realize somebody isn't who they say they were, it has never shocked me. So it's like a slap in the face, but it's like I'm surprised. No, I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised. Like I saw that coming. I already knew you were like that. I just didn't want to believe it. So it's kind of like, it is what it is, man. You showed me who you were a long time ago. I just have proof. I have undeniable proof now. So it is what it is. Yeah, they got book club meetings about us. Hey, Eli. Thank you for being a member. Hey, Cash next door. Hey, everybody. Hey, Prophetess. Jacoria. Hey, Renee. Thank you for the inspiration. You make the time here easier. I appreciate you. I'm happy about that. I don't want to open no messages. Popular loner. Hey, Rachel. Yeah. It'd be like that, though. But I feel like it's just important to protect your energy. That's all. And I feel like a lot of people, like I say in a lot of videos, when people can't benefit off the healed version of you, they're going to react. And sometimes people are going to react and accept it and then be appreciative of your growth. And some people react and don't like it and they'll just have to be removed. But don't ever stop growing. Don't stop healing or doing what's best for you. Like, you only got one life to live. Don't waste your life just trying to be everything for everyone and people please and try to keep people around. You can't save them all. Save yourself. Save yourself. Please save yourself. Because you'll try to save somebody and you'll go down with them. And a lot of people don't want to hear that, but life will teach you. Just like life taught a lot of us. I'm choosing myself and loving it. They've been hitting me up. Sometimes I reply thumbs up. Other times I just ignore messages altogether if and when I want to respond. I'm not responding to nobody I don't like. People know what they be doing. So it's like, there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to discuss. And I know it's a thing now to say, like I saw a video and someone was like, over a small misunderstanding, people will show you how they really feel. And it's like, was it a small misunderstanding or was it your last straw? Because I feel like we're adults now. I'm not going to, you don't mess with me for real. You know you're an op. You know you're a snake. You know you speak bad about me behind my back. You know you have plotted on me. You know you have stolen from me. What is there exactly to talk about? I don't owe you an explanation for me removing myself from your life. And if you want to play crazy like you don't know, that's on you. But I know, and God knows, and that's good enough for me. I don't need to have a conversation with about me, about my exit. Your exit doesn't have to be loud. Your exit can be very quiet, very graceful. However you choose to exit, that's on you. My exits are very quiet. I have nothing to say. You know who you are, so don't play crazy to me. You're only going to literally become so delusional that you're not even gonna know what's real and what's fake. That's not my problem. You know how they sound when they talk to you? They sound humble and low in energy. God knows always it's the truth they don't want to hear. I know, and I don't like that. I just hate when people, like, I hate being lied to, especially at this stage in my life, because it's like you're truly playing with my intelligence. What, like, what makes you think that I'm going to believe anything that you're saying when I can, for one, pick up on your energy, and for two, I know you, I see you, but you think I'm dumb to believe your lies, and I'm not. I'm just not, and I know you want me to be, but I'm sorry, that's just not the case. That's just really not the case. Uh-oh. That's just not the case. They want us to be so, I'm just like, I just don't like how in this day and age people really want you to play crazy. They want you to play crazy, play dumb, and act like you don't know what you know. And I'm just talking about like in our real life relationships with people. I mean, like, even the media. They want you to believe things that you know is not true. And I'm not really going to get too much into it because it's a difference of opinion. But they want you to believe things that you know is not true because it makes a certain group of people feel better about themselves. I'm not finna make nobody, I'm not going to believe something I don't agree with just to make someone feel better about themselves, because then you'll be asking me to play crazy and I'm not finna do that. That's how you end up in a mental hospital, trying to play crazy. Like, why do you want me to lie to myself so bad? Like, this entire world now wants us to lie to ourselves. I'm not finna lie to myself like y'all. Sorry. If it's family that counts, that I have an evil sister, I'm a new commoner, people are trying to control my life and lie on me and gaslighting and manipulation. Don't let them. Like, stand in your power. And I always tell you, if you're new here, I always tell people, call your power back to you every day. Like, just say it. I call my power back to me. I call my energy and power back to me. I call my energy back to me. Whatever you want to say, you can say if you want to. It's an affirmation. Say that. And the more you say it, the more you're going to feel it. And it does work, because we are on social media all day. We're out at work, we're out at school, we're around people, and we're giving our energy away to people. You need to get that energy back. Not circling the drain. We're always in sync. Like, I just had a conversation with someone today about gaslighting. And if you don't know what gaslighting is basically like trying to alter somebody's perception of what they know is true. Like, if you know somebody did something and they know they did something, but they're looking at you and they're like, I did not do that, that's gaslighting. You're crazy. I didn't do that. What are you talking about? You're delusional. You're making things up. That's gaslighting. Like, you can have a picture of somebody and it's like, this is you. You don't got a twin. You don't have a doppelganger. This is you. That's not me. You're crazy. That's gaslighting. Don't let anybody gaslight you or make you feel like you don't know what you know and make you feel like you're living in some type of, I don't know. I liked live, and I wanted to say I've been having dreams about school, interacting with different students for years. I don't know, but I feel like that may be a collective thing. A lot of us may be having dreams about school. I've had so many dreams about school this year alone. And I saw a a dream interpreter, I think maybe it was on Twitter, had said something about it, and I don't remember what they said or what that means. I don't know if there's a dream interpreter in here, but I can't remember what that means about having dreams about school or having dreams about old schoolmates. I'm not exactly sure. This year I chose not to become the sacrificial lamb to save the world. Please don't. Thank you and everything, spiritual buddy. I'm alive just because of you. God bless you all the way. You mean so much to us. I feel like you're alive because of you. Honestly, I feel like you did that work. Maybe I inspired you, but you did that work. So be proud of yourself and give yourself credit. And I'm glad that you're still alive and that you're still here. No, don't let anybody gaslight you or manipulate you. Like, if they want to be crazy, let them be crazy. But we're not gonna play crazy or just try to roll over to keep the peace. No. You trying to rage war on my mind? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go to war then. But I will not be trying to keep the peace when you're trying to rage war on my mind intentionally. Because that is just like, it's unnecessary and it's evil. Like, it's really an unnecessary evil. Why? Why would you do to somebody? And I feel like a lot of times they do it to us because a lot of us are very peaceful people and we don't like to react. But I feel like there's so many times where God will like make you don't even realize it. Like, Holy Spirit might just be pushing you to react to something. And I'm saying 111 as I say this, and I'll say this confidently. A lot of people be in my comments talking about, oh, you need to give it to God and give it peace, kumbaya. That's cute. And I feel you, but I really feel like in my life there has been times where the Holy Spirit pushed me to react to something to show somebody, don't ever play with me like that again. Because people will play with you. They will play with you. And sometimes you gotta bite back. Sometimes it's cool to keep the peace. I always talk about sitting pretty on your throne. But that does not mean the queen will not off with your head if you play with her. Okay? I can sit pretty, but don't think it's sweet either. Don't think you're just gonna walk all over me and step all over me. Or you wanna play with me, or you wanna try to raise war in my mind, you wanna gaslight me, you wanna manipulate me, you wanna play this game, let's do it. Let's do it then. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing, Miss Muffin. When I'm like, I don't know, like 40, maybe like 30, no, I'm gonna say like 40, I'll be more of a peaceful person. I feel like at that age, from what I think of myself, I'll probably be more peaceful. I'll be more relaxed. No, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see, y'all. But I feel like the older I get and the wiser I'll get, I'll be more peaceful. But I'm still 24. So please don't come around me expecting me to be Miss Perfect Peace, Love, and Light. Because it's not given that right now. Given, if you want to find out, find out. That's what it's given right now. And I have been the peacemaker for a long time. I have turned the other cheek for a long time. I let people do and say whatever to me. I've been the bigger person for a long time. At some point, you got to show people, don't play with me. And there's a way to do it. Obviously, you don't want to do anything that's going to get you dead or in jail, but there's a way to do it. Don't spaz. Don't spaz, y'all. Don't spaz. And I don't know the situation. I don't know y'all situations. I'm not telling you to spaz. I'm just saying there's a way to do it. Okay, there's a way to do everything. Try to think before you react. Don't let your emotions control you. Make a conscious decision. Like, I think at the very least, if you are going to go off on somebody, take a second. Just take a second before you go off. You know, take a little moment. Take a beat and make your decision. But spazzing, no, I really don't like that word. Don't spaz. just, you know, don't go to jail or end up 6 feet. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Whatever you do, as long as you don't go to jail, as long as you still have breath in your body, like you, anything goes. And I know for me personally, and I know a lot of y'all, we used to have anger issues. We used to be hotheads. And for some reason, people want to provoke retired hothead. They see somebody who used to be a hothead and they want to poke the bear. Why? They do it because they think they're going to get some type of kick out of it, or they're going to embarrass you. You're not going to embarrass me. I'm going to embarrass you and send you to therapy. So if you really want to play a game and try to poke the bear and wake the beast up that I have tried so hard to calm down and put to sleep, you're not going to embarrass me. I'm literally going to embarrass you. Because however you think I'm going to react, it's not going to be how the unhealed version of me would have reacted. It's going to be the healed version of me. You're going to get the healed beast. That's what you're going to get. And that healed beast, that's a bad MFer. That's a bad MFer, okay? That one right there, it take a lot. It take a lot. It didn't used to take much. So yeah, it was funny, haha, back then. But now, that's a healed beast that's been asleep and resting. So don't play with it at all, okay? Don't play with it. I hate to show people that side of me. I really do. But people will look at me and a lot of us in the chat and think we're just gentle, kind, peaceful, loving, light souls, and we letting her to fly until they find out. And it's like, if you are trying to trigger somebody intentionally, if you are purposely trying to entice someone and get a reaction out of them, like on purpose, you deserve whatever comes next. You deserve whatever comes next. Like I said, queens and kings, we will sit on our throne and look damn good doing it. But play with us and it's off with your head. And it doesn't even have to be all violent. I don't have to get, enraged and go off and go berserk. I don't have to go berserk. The way I do it, I told you it's a healed beast. The way I do it is a little bit different now. So be careful. I hope you got therapy money. Don't let me hype y'all up, okay? Because y'all get hyped up quick. Y'all be ready. Y'all be ready for whatever. Y'all TG. Calmness is good. Calmness is definitely always good. That's why I say it's a way to do it. There's definitely a way to do it. You don't have to go off and be extra. There's definitely always a way to do it. You will still get the same effect from it. I am known for like I'll chew you up. Like I'm known for like reading people and just very calm. And y'all have never seen that side of me. Even the OGs, like y'all seen a little bit, but y'all have never seen that side of me. Never. Like me just like and I don't stop. Like the way my mind works, it doesn't stop. So I'm gonna go and go and go and go. I don't have to yell, scream, or nothing. And you're gonna be thinking about what I said for the rest of your life. So do you really, really want to do that? Do you really want to do that? You sure? Hey, God first. How are you? My day was good. Yeah, you can definitely hurt people without violence. Oh, just one look, you in they soul. I got that effect on people too. I be trying to use that on my daughter. That'll get my daughter together. Like if she acting up more than any words. If I just give her that look, she know. All right, let me chill. I'm definitely a part of the anybody can get it committee. I know. And a lot of us work hard, like work very, very hard to be this peaceful person. And I think that's important. It's about balance, right? It's just about balance. Because a lot of heads, people who have anger issues, there is no balance. It's an imbalance of emotion. So we're constantly, everything sets you off. You mad about everything. Every time somebody do something, you go off. You losing opportunities because of your mouth. But once you find balance, you pick and choose your battles wisely, and you understand it's not about me being angry and just nasty, nor is it about me being weak and just letting people walk all over me. I found my perfect balance. And it's crazy because I always tell y'all, most of my life I was, I went through a lot, so I was a hothead. And then once I started realizing around like 18 years old, 19, that my mouth was getting me in trouble and my anger, like that's something I needed to work on. That's what caused me to be a people pleaser, because I was like, man, people been telling me about my mouth for years. I'm always quick to anger, even when it's justified. My reactions were too much. I started becoming a people pleaser and I was too nice. Now, because I learned all the lessons I learned when I was an angry teen and learned the lessons I learned when I was a people pleasing adult, now at this stage, I found the balance of the two. I'm not just love and light, I'm both. And that's important. Told you that my best friend is a Taurus. They be chewing me up. That look is Patrick. Oh yeah, don't mess with the bull. And a Taurus anger is very slow. It's slow to build. It'll take us a couple times. It'll take us a couple times. The live is breaking up. What? Mm-mm. That's me now. I wouldn't scream. I just embarrassed you because I'm healed too. Exactly. Like people say, it's funny until I want to get hilarious. Oh, it was funny, but when I start, they don't like that. It was funny when you did it, but when I do it, you're not going to like it. So just don't do it in the first place. Some people can't help themselves though. They just can't. And that's fine, because I'm going to help you. I'm a slow burn. I know. And the thing about people who are like the slow burn people and it takes us a second, when we get there, it's worse than a 0 to 1,000 person. And if you're having a conversation with somebody, and let's say this person is going off on you, and you're trying to be cool, they keep going off. Trying to be cool, they keep going off. Trying to be cool, they keep going off. Now you're going off. When you go off, that's way worse than what they were doing. And now you the bad guy. And it's like, I thought we was going off. I tried to keep. I tried. I gave you as many chances as I had. Now I'm going to go off. Now I'm matching your energy. What's the problem? What's the problem? You seem kind of sad. I'm not sad. I'm just tired. I'm not sad though. It's about midnight where I am. I'm tired. I always look sad. Dang, I didn't know that. That's just how my face look, y'all. It's permanent. I don't think it'll ever go away. Like, that's what happens when you sad for years. It just never goes away, even when you happy on the inside. This is how I look. My patience is big. When I lose it, I lose it. I know. And I hate when people, like, take me there, because it's like, I tried. Like, I gave you patience and you didn't respect it. Now I gotta show you my ass. You know, for every action there's a for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, right? Be prepared for anything. And it's like you really can't get mad. And I feel like people would just kind of just take responsibility and self-reflect on the role that they played in a situation. And another thing about me, like I be feeling guilty sometimes when I have to show like my butt. But it's like I gave you patience, I gave you love, I gave you understanding, I gave you compassion, and you basically didn't care for it, you didn't appreciate it. So now I got to show you this different side of me. So it's like, and I be feeling bad because it's, you know, I didn't want to have to do that. Yeah, people cannot take what they dish out, like, at all. When I do that matching thing, I always go way further, like 50 on a 1 to 10 dial gets me in trouble sometimes. I know. Because I definitely be trying to take it too far sometimes, too. That's why I'm not even gonna, I'm not going to be around people, associate with certain people, because it's like, nobody has time for that. Like, your energy is. The way my face looked when it paused. What in the world? I know y'all couldn't hear me. I said, hold on. Somebody had pocket dialed me. Can y'all hear now? I thought I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, but I guess not. Hold on, let me put our music back on. Hey, Sharon. Hey, boo. Thanks. I'll be starting my spiritual journey. It will change my life. I hope I make the right decision. You will. Exactly. I need to work on not feeling sorry for standing up for myself. It takes a long, I'm not gonna say it takes a long time, but a lot of stuff like that is deep rooted trauma. So that's definitely shadow work. Ask your, like, you can write down in your notebook, why do I feel bad for standing up for myself? That's shadow work, and it's deep rooted. So like people pleasing, people who people please, like, you don't even realize how long you've been doing it and when you have been doing it, or when you still do it to this day. So it is kind of like, it can be a lot. It can be a lot to recover from, but you can do it. It just, it takes practice. Hey, Coco. I feel like I asked you this. Do you have a YouTube account? It doesn't say you're a mod anymore. I'm just reading all the comments where y'all like, what happened to you? I said I would be right back. Hmm? Thank you, Max. Okay. You might have told me that last time, but I don't remember. But okay. It doesn't seem to be too wild right now. I'm gonna stay on for a little second. People pleasing will definitely drain you for sure. But eventually you gotta get sick of it. You gotta get sick of it. I asked you, Addie, what you have learned last week. What have I learned? I feel like now I'm learning like when to rest. Definitely learning when to rest. Definitely like learning to have more of a routine that suits me better, because I'm kind of adjusting to a routine. Like I move, so it's just been a lot going on. Really, I just been like going with the flow. I can't really say I've learned anything other than just like, I wouldn't even say I just learned about knowing when to rest. I feel like it's something I've always learned. I don't know. I feel like I haven't really learned anything new. I just been recovering from moving, so I've been chilling. People can't stand when you energy match because you actually know how to speak facts and be a mirror to people. I know. their their anger and their emotions are rooted in like manipulation and just trying to gaslight you and belittle you, but yours is rooted in the truth and they can't take that. I've been aligning. I want to thank you for being present on your channel with spiritual messages. Thank you, Organic Sway. It snowed for the first time in South Africa yesterday. Wow, that's amazing. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Dealing with people in today's society as an empath definitely builds character. Oh yeah, it builds character. It helps you grow a backbone. It is a lot. Okay, God first upgraded to that spiritual baddie pro. I'm here for it. Any advice to be more disciplined? I feel like I've said this before, but I told y'all something that my therapist told me a long time ago that stuck with me was action before motivation. You're not always going to be motivated to do something, but if you wait till you're motivated, you'll never get it done. And it's kind of like you got to think of it, I'm not doing this for the me now, I'm doing this for the me later. So if you want to be disciplined with going to the gym, you know you're not going to see results right now, but I'm not doing it for this version of me, I'm doing it for the version of me I want to be. So if you want to be whatever it is that you want to be, you have to show up as that version of you right now. It's kind of like planting seeds. You plant the seeds before you eat the fruit, right? There's a lot of steps that you have to go through before you're gonna before your tree produces those fruits. It's a process, and discipline is a part of that. Discipline, consistency, intention. You have to be willing to sacrifice and be willing to not see any results right now so you can see them later. That helps me a lot. It's gonna take time, but all great things take time. Anything that you do that has to be rushed is just not a good idea. And I want to use this analogy, and I don't want to offend anybody when I say this, okay? Do not take offense to what I'm trying to say. Don't think anything is wrong with you if you went this route, but a perfect example of like all great things take time. It's like how we're in like a BBL era, right? All the women are being brainwashed into getting surgery. That has detrimental effects on your body, whether people want to talk about it or not. Getting surgery is not, that's life-changing and very dangerous surgery to get. And you can get it done with, like $10,000-$15,000, and you can have your dream body, but the long-term effects on your health are not good. And I'm not going to, although I believe everyone should love themselves and there's nothing wrong with you if you choose to go that route, I'm not going to sit on here and pretend like that's good for your health when it's not. But if you work out and go to the gym, that can take up to a year. That could take 3 months, 6 months to a year before you see those results. But you have the body you want and your health is intact. You are not damaging your body by doing that. So that's kind of my little analogy on slow and steady wins the race. Or I talk about microwave versus a slow cooker. That microwave food is not going to taste as good as a slow cooker. Microwave food is arguably not even healthy for us. So anything that takes time, anything that's slow, anything that's built is way, way better than something that's just quick. And that's with anything, even success. The best success stories and the people who have longevity are the people who they took their time, they learned, they went through some things. But those people who like shoot straight to the top and they do things for quick success and they do things for clout, that never lasts. It never does. And it's definitely not going to last as long as the people who took their time. So take your time with anything and have discipline and have consistency. Have your goal and don't worry about, man, I want to have this tomorrow. No, you are going to have it when you're supposed to have it, but stay consistent because it's all about the journey, right? It's just the process. It's the journey. And there's a lot of things you can learn on that journey. It's kind of like trial and error even. Like even for my bosses in here, a lot of y'all are bosses. A boss, you're not a boss if you never took a loss, if you never went through things, if you never fell on your face, if you never took a L, if you were never the employee, you would never be a good boss. Any boss that was never the employee, who never been through anything, who never learned anything, and just like was like, what are they called? It starts with an N. Something babies, like the babies that are born into wealth or something and are automatically become bosses. They're not going to be as good as a boss as someone who used to be the employee and understand what it's like to struggle. Nepotism. Thank you. They're not going to be as good of a boss because they don't understand what it's like to be the worker. They don't know what it's like to take L's. Like even that, if you want to be the greatest bosses of all time, they took a lot of L's and they learned from those. Slow and steady is always better. Take your time. Simmer, marinate. You gotta marinate a little bit. Marinated food tastes way better than if you just pull your chicken out, wash it, and season it. But if you pull your chicken out, washing it, and marinate it overnight, it's gonna taste way better, right? That's with anything. You gotta know that. You gotta know that. Y'all know I like food analogies. Nepo babies. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I took many losses, but I'm built different. I always bounce back. Always. Always. That's the best part. Like, I think the bounce back is the best part. Because I told y'all, my spiritual teacher told us about the analogy of the bow and arrow. Like that pullback. When you're pulling back on a bow and arrow, that's energy. That's physics. So it's all that built up of energy. And the more you pull back, the harder it'll launch forward. So that pullback is so important. It's so important. I love the pullback. You gotta appreciate those times where you kind of take your L a little bit and you kind of fall off a little bit. You gotta appreciate those times because you know you coming back harder every time, every single time. Do you think it takes time to change your mindset as well? 100%. That's even harder. I feel like changing mindset is one of the hardest things you can do, depending on what part of your mindset you're changing. Because a lot of us, we went through trauma and it's so deep rooted. It's like it takes a lot to pull those weeds out of you. It takes a lot, but you can do it. I think the easiest, well, this would just be an opinion. This isn't a fact. But I feel like in my life, the easiest mindset I was able to change was my mindset around money. Like it's in my experience, it's been easy to change having a lack mindset. It's been very easy to change that. It says some folks don't even wash their meat. I'm screaming. You funny for that. Now y'all hungry. Oh yeah, that marinated stuff is the best. Is this a chat about confidence? No, it's not a chat about confidence. Not yet. I was sensing a different vibe today. Kinetic energy. Why y'all? It's so funny when y'all ask me, "Do I feel your energy?" I don't feel nobody's energy right now but my own. I'm shy. I was always told to be quiet. Recently, I found out that I'm supposed to be confident and speak up. So I have to change my mindset. This is going to work. Yeah, and it's something you can work at every day. It takes time. There's people who are so confident and they go through a season where they lose their confidence and they have to get it back. Were you able to change it before your awakening, or is it easier once you transition? I would say it was after my transition, but I wouldn't say it was. I'm gonna say this: the first time it was easy, kind of like how I just said. Some people lose their confidence and they go through a period where they have to learn to get back that confidence they had. As far as like my money mindset, when I first started getting into it, it was easy. Like I understood it very quickly and I consider myself to be like a master manifester. Then when I went through my isolation period, I lost my ability to manifest. That second time was very hard to get back. Why do Geminis get so much hate throughout their lives here on Earth? I don't know. I can't tell you. You have a gift, not gonna. I love seeing all the members in here. You have a gift, not gonna lie, because you predicted things that went on to happen, and it was very slim chance of me making out, but I knew I was going to still. I love that for you. What do you think your mission in life is? I feel like to love and be loved. What do you do during isolation when God separates you? Girl, I was breaking down, crying, wheezing, arguing with God. Like, I was going through a lot. Isolation period is like, I always tell, well, I've said this before, like a long time ago. When you go through isolation period, you have to be thankful for that isolation period, because you basically get a chance to heal and reinvent yourself in private, and you don't have to do that in front of the world. Like a lot of celebrities, for example, they they're people too. They have feelings, they have emotions or whatever, and a lot of times they've had to grow up in front of the world. They had the worst experiences in front of the world, and they didn't get that chance to truly heal from it because they had to suppress it because they were this public figure. So for people like us, we go through isolation periods and we get to do it in private, and we get to basically pop back out and reintroduce ourselves and heal those ugly parts of ourselves and change the parts of ourselves that we no longer like. So isolation can definitely be a beautiful thing. It's a lot of crying, it's a lot of laughing, it's a lot of venting, it's a lot of transformation, a lot of death and rebirth. Dana, are you asking how did I know I was a master manifester, or how did I know I could manifest money? Is that what you're asking? Thank you, God first. Thank you. See you next time. I'm being isolated right now, and I'm just crying and scared a lot. I relate. I don't mean to laugh, but I relate, and I hope and pray that God gives you the strength to get through it, because you will, and you'll look back on it and probably laugh and cry again, because you're gonna see a lot of what life was just trying to show you, but you're also gonna be proud of this new version of yourself. So isolation period helps you detox and realign for sure. Isolation saved my life for sure. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of famous haters when I pop out. Do your big one. Oh my goodness. There you go, babe. I don't care about money. It's not something I even want to change. I'm not gonna say I don't care about money, because that'd be a lie, but I don't care about it the way I used to. I'm a natural born hustler, and I've been like that my entire life. So I don't think there's ever something that's gonna go away, but I don't put value on money the way I used to. I don't let it, like, I don't chase money. I'm in alignment. I'm chasing my purpose. I'm staying focused on God, and me doing that is attracting money anyway. So that's kind of different, but at the same time, it's still balanced. We still have to live in this matrix, and at the end of the day, we have to pay bills. So it has importance, and I'm not going to pretend that it doesn't. And I more so see it as something I want to give to my daughter and my granddaughters and my nephews and everyone who comes after me in my bloodline. I don't even feel like I'm chasing my purpose to make money for myself. I feel like I'm more so doing it for my bloodline. So when I pass away, I can pass away knowing I broke that generational curse of poverty. The freedom that money provides, not money itself, exactly. You are not materialistic. I wouldn't say that either. I wouldn't say I'm not materialistic. I wouldn't say that. I'm a Taurus, and even if you don't believe in astrology, Taurus are very much, we like luxury, we like the finer things in life. I'm not gonna say I'm not materialistic. That would be, I'm not society's version of materialistic. I like nice things. I love nice things. I have a very acquired taste, and I don't like mediocre experiences or mediocre things. So I wouldn't say I'm materialistic, but I wouldn't say I'm not, if that makes sense. I don't really know how to explain it though. I just don't put value on materials. Like if I get something, I get it, but I don't think it makes me what I am. I just get it because I like it. I think it's cute. I just want it, but it doesn't make me if I don't or do or don't have it. Who wouldn't mind being spoiled? My daughter is very spoiled. I feel like she is somebody who can be very materialistic because she got it young. Like she's a very spoiled child. I give her whatever I feel like giving her. She has it all. And I enjoy that. But I also like to give to people. Like I like to give to other people. Sorry, my phone's about to die, so I'm about to hop off in a second, but I like to give. All my kids are gonna be spoiled. All my nephews are gonna be spoiled. Like my grandkids is gonna have horses or something. Like I can't help it. I feel like the important thing is, I feel like people give materialistic a bad rep. I feel like as long as you don't think these things make you, or as long as you don't think these things mean you're important or you're above other people, I feel like it's fine to have nice things. Like it's fine. If you want to have diamonds and nice cars and buy designer, whatever, that's cool. That's what people choose to spend their money on. It's whatever. But don't ever think that you're above somebody because you have it, and don't ever think that means you're important or you're more valuable. No, because that's not true. And you need to stop being an airhead. We're building legacies over here. Yeah, like I want my daughter to have the finer things in life. Like I just don't want to raise her to think that means she's just above other people. And that's where people go wrong. People let certain stuff go to their head. And they look down on people who choose not to have certain things. And it's like I've said in videos before, all you did was spend money. That's all you did. All you did was spend your money on this thing. Anybody can do that. Anybody can go spend money. Not everybody is willing to heal, though. Not everybody has integrity or morals or has a character worth like being inspired by or listening to. I live in Atlanta. All these people do is spend money and flex, and they think because they went to Saks or Neiman Marcus and they spent a couple $1,000s that they're somebody. All you did was go in there and spend money. You could have $5,000 in your bank account and go to Neiman Marcus and spend $4,000. You got $1,000 left, but I still got $5,000 because I didn't go to Neiman Marcus. Does that mean you're above me because you spent your money on Neiman Marcus? No, it doesn't. That means you spent your money and I did it. That's what that means. Money management is important. It's not about how much money you spend. It's about how much money you keep. 100%. Don't ever forget that. But my phone is about to die, y'all, so I'm about to hop off the live. I enjoyed you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I hope you have still been staying hydrated and meditating and moving your body and putting good things into your mind, body, and soul. I have another message for you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get on live, but I do love y'all. I hope you have a good night or day wherever you are. Y'all make sure you like the live, share the live. If you have not copped your merch, go get your merch, please. Everything is in the description box below. But I love y'all.